doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a two Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out. You just heard the sound of the king of the South, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans.
I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around. close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Stop this.
We are looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating the sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Red on a red. Hey, tomato. Red. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. The Jaguars into punt formation. The Texans have Jalen Noel at the ready. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got this at the 27. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Stroud from the pistol. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, Ryan! Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Getting out to his left. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's second down coming up.
I love the thought there and the idea, get your guy in space. But he can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Hey, Lion! Hey, tomato! Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Hey!
First and 10.
Tootin lets it from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week. Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Rip, 20.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Working quickly here. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal.
30 left. Oh, great job. Think right. 11. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be hit and set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Room to work at the 35. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
First down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Houston.
Oh, ready? 18. What's up? Robin. Hey, uno.
On the ground again with Mixon. He's out in the clear. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they were lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We've set of downs from the 37. Mixon on the toss. And they get about 5 on that 1st down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on 2nd.
Don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here's a toss right side to Mixon. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
All right. 18. What's up?
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Our score, 6-0. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, go.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Caught, nice game left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
It was there and just couldn't corral it. So that brings up 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Red on red.
On play action now, Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
I'm gun. Focus. All right.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
1st down from the 42.
All right.
Stroud off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Nixon on the counter. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
All right.
Keeping it with Mixon. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Why, Tony?
Stroud's going to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Tomato. Go. Here we go.
1st down throw, Lawrence. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence trying again on second. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Houston calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Fred on the right.
To the air on third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And that is how you get a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
18.
Receiver in motion, going left. Mixon gets it again on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up third and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Stroud now on third. That is batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down. Punting unit out now. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That'll be the first and more. And some crafty work on the return gets him all the way down inside the red zone.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning.
Hey, easy, route.
Tootin on first and 10. Ran there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hey, go. 30 left.
Lawrence looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Tootin, design run for Lawrence.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, I'm gun. Go, let's go. Ship. Silver.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, touch. 11. Red.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that brings up 4th and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on their pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6.
Hey, Kip. Hey, son, touch. 11.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. No finding his back, Mixon. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line. Brock knocked out a step or 2 shy of it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Decent 24. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Soko.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good.
One final shot before the half. And right away, he just throws that one to another neighborhood. I think we're all a little confused at that, and we do have a flag for grounding now. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
1st and 10 from the 32. Stroud off of play action. Caught. This is Knoll. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What's up? 19 Texans. Robbie.
They bring Higgins in motion left. 1st and 10, or on to Mixon. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
All right.
On play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This a 48-yard look for him. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it. They pick up 3 up the middle. It's a breakaway at the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. See what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Move set of downs for him from the 31.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Tootin headed left. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's the backup. First throw. Buying some time left. That's incomplete on second down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Air it out on third. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash.
A 45-yard attempt.
That was a miss. So he hung it out right at that upright. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
They bring Higgins in motion left. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Finds the in route, complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. He's keeping it. He's going for it. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Inside give here for Tootin. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Second and 2 at the 37-yard line.
They're going play action. Buying some time right. The right side caught by Thomas. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the give, it's Stoughton. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Cam Little getting the call on 4th down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19. That's right.
Now the give to Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Back to throw. Stroud escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here we go. 18.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
18. That's right. 11.
They kick the running back in motion. Stroud gonna go for it. Looking slant route, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive. A lot of us thought it stalled out. He's gonna carry on. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. A give to Mixon up the middle. And these drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stops for loss of yardage. So we're through 3 here. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Now, that's right. 18. That's right. South.
Here's Stroud now. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Stroud now on third. Got his man. This is Noel. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up? 2J.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stroud. No finding his back. Mixon. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They go play action with Stroud. Vacates quickly left side. That's caught for the first. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Look the hot. All right. 18. What's up? 19 Texans.
Mixon's going to try to punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. Inside the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Easy.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. On his Little for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Next to score, Jaguars 21, Texans 7.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he spins right by him. And he's brought down just inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Okay. 18. That's it. Right, slowly.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. Throwing is Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans 14 points back. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. From the gun, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. Nico Collins with a touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Man, you've got to have a better plan if you bring it out of the end zone. He barely got anything on that run back.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They're going to pass it here. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Decent 24. Hey, tomato, take right open.
Back to throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now it's second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Back to throw. While still throwing, and this is intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Right side cut by Higgins. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
That's completed right side. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Setting up to pass. Throw left side, complete. And those are the type of gains they need right there. Still no first down, but he does stop the clock.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tootin now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Here's Mertz now. Escapes the pocket. Now he's going to take a deep shot down the right side. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. No to return this. This makes it up to the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
To stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 6. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Challenge has been laid down, partner. It's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Now it's his turn in overtime. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Lisa 24. Hey.
Now to throw. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to bring this down to their 35. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Throwing now. Oh, big interception here. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to score. Pick six, touchdown, Houston. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb. In quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
shovel.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. Shake my paranoia.